Good evening, my organic feast friends. Welcome to this month. Yes, it's going to be this month's report. Well, it's not even this month really. But Andrew, our chief editor, producer, MD, creative writer, will be away for a few weeks. So we are not doing anything for a few weeks. So this will have to do. So we've got to make it good. So essentially we've got a lot of dates to take care of over the next few weeks. First thing to be aware of is the next mini health tour, we call it a shop tour, is on the Friday the 16th. That'll be at 10 AM. That always fills very quickly, so I would recommend booking as soon as possible. I think there are already a few on the waiting list that missed out last time that are sort of top of the list for this one. Sam does a fantastic job. You can see some of those comments on Facebook from previous attendees. The next class to look out for is our next Thermomix class. That's on the 19th of the 11th, 19th of November, 6 till about 9ish, thereabouts. There is a cost of $15 per head, but you will leave with a full stomach after consuming, I don't know, 6 or 7 different mini courses of beautifully prepared organic food. I do believe there are some great deals on the Thermomix at the moment in terms of interest-free loans, so you can just pay it off over the course of the year or something like that. Don't know the full details, but you'll be made aware of them, of course, on the evening, or you can just contact us via Facebook or email and we'll pass you on to the relevant person. Now, people, please hang in there. Certainly the weather has warmed up, and we just, as I perhaps alluded to 3 or 4 or 5 weeks ago, it's that time of year where we're looking for some new flavours, and they're a little slow in arriving. I believe mangoes mid-November is what I'm told. There might be some early November. I'm not expecting any prior to that. The melons are starting. Quality is just so-so. It should improve over the coming weeks. Blueberries, the price is gradually going to creep down in the coming weeks. Strawberries, we've got a beautiful flush on. The quality is absolutely fantastic, though the prices are slightly more than recent weeks. A fresh batch of kiwi fruit in from Comboyne. We have both the Fluts and Funs, and that size there, 10 for $2.99. Still a reasonable supply of apples, though that will wane as we get closer to Christmas. Pink Ladies and Fuji's and Golden Dells are still the pick. Well, if we're going in chronological order, the next thing I should tell you about is our next Super Saturday, which is the 24th of November. We will have details of some of the wonderful things we have available for you, posted on the web or Facebook in the coming weeks. You don't need to book for that, you just need to come for the Super Saturday. But you do need to book for the Healthy Lifestyle class, which is on the 25th of November. Now on Facebook, presently down below, you'll see a wonderful testimonial from a couple of lovely ladies, mother and daughter, who attended the last class, and the class prior to that I believe, and they may have even attended the one prior to that. A great day. You know, you'll get a lot out of it, and there'll be certainly some Christmas festive season focused dishes. Now over the next few weeks, look for some fantastic buys on the A-grade carrots. There's a great 2 kilo price on the net. That should be fairly permanent. Also now juicing carrots are available by the 25 kilo bag. Beautiful plump shelling peas, a lovely way to spend some time with the family, with the kids. As you can see, they're a nice size and they're lovely and sweet. Dutch carrots have been a hit. They're a nice sized bunch. Kohlrabi, member of the cabbage family. Beautiful fresh radishes. We've also got some lovely endive. Now our next movie night is on the 15th of November. That's a Thursday night. It's usually about a 6:30 arrival for a 7 PM kickoff. We recommend that you bring your own cushion this time of year. I don't think there's any need for a blanket. It'll be nice and warm and toasty. We usually have some tea and some chai and that kind of thing available, but not really any food per se. The next movie will be One Man, One Cow, One Planet. Now this is a nice break away from the movies we've been showing in recent times, which is sort of, I guess, focused on individual sort of dietary issues and health. This movie, look, it's a refreshing look really at modern food, modern agriculture, and a lot of the issues that have come about through modern farming. Specifically, it sort of follows Peter Proctor, who is considered by many to be the father of modern biodynamics, and he's done a lot of work, you know, in New Zealand and Australia, but he and his wife relocate to India, which really, India is one of those countries which is basically is the opposite of a lot of modern agriculture in the developed world. Australia and America and those sorts of places really are dominated by agribusiness and multinational companies. India, there's a move these companies are moving into India and looking to monopolise their products, for example GM seeds and chemicals and that style of agribusiness and farming into India. And essentially, I guess Peter recognises there's a very stable, sustainable farming culture present in India, which is at risk of being destroyed by these modern companies, really, whose only goal is to sell more of their chemicals and their GM seeds. Look, it's a fantastic film. It's won many awards. If you have people who perhaps you're a dedicated organic food eater, and you have family and friends who question your motivation for eating organic food, this would be a great way of introducing them to it and showing them some of the virtues of what you've been trying to communicate. Or perhaps you're one of those people who, you know, have some doubts as to why you would spend the money on organic food. I would recommend that you come along and have a look. English spinach bunches at the present are magnificent value. Look at the size of those bunches, and they're lovely and crisp and fresh. Plenty of other greens. Eggplant pieces have been on the large size. Prices are still relatively high, as with the red capsicum, which are always on the high side, but their saving grace is that they're small pieces, so you just buy them in nice little morsels. Spanish onions are back in stock. Kifla potatoes are nice and fresh dug. There's also some very good buying to be had on the Dutch creams. Now, I'm afraid it has come to that time of year where we must talk hams and turkeys. It's time to pre-order. We have to order or finalise our orders almost a month before Christmas. So orders really need to be in by the 1st of December. We have the same suppliers as last year, so the hams are absolutely pasture-raised pork. They are the most naturally cured ham on the market. They're cured with an extract of celery, sea salt, sugar, and the turkeys, again, from Enviro Organic. See the website for pricing, and we do recommend that you get in as soon as possible. We will cut off orders on the 1st of December. We will be ordering a few extras for you people who, you know, don't think about these things, but of course we have to be very careful about how many extras we do order, and I'll be first and best dressed. Now, the last thing I wanted to tell you about is we do have a little bit of a kick to for our Facebook. Now, our motivations, look, there are no prizes to be won. We just want you to be there if you want to be there. And we think you should be there, i.e. a friend with us on Facebook, because we share lots of good information with you. You know, some of the latest health reports and the organic studies. For example, you know, you'll find a great piece on there at the moment, Organics and Nutrition, the debate should be over. So it's a great way to stay in touch of different events that we have, and just to be informed about organic food in general. No gimmicks. We're not going to bombard you with you know, sales pitches or anything like that. We want you to be our friend if you want to be our friend. We want to be your friend if you want to... Nah.
We'd like to be your friend. So if you'd like to be our friend, let's be friends.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Andrew just said that, and that's on camera, so I know he'll use it. The point I'm trying to make is, you know, I get a bit annoyed about all these things, you know, like us and we'll give you this, and, you know. Yeah, I think that cheapens the whole friendship thing, you know? It's not, it's just not right. So anyway, I'll leave that at that. The other thing is too that we are not going to be at the Olive Tree Market the first Saturday in November, but we will be there in December. Okie dokie. So apologies to those of you who have started to follow us there at Olive Tree, but we just can't make that one, unfortunately. So anyway, look, thank you for watching. We've had a tripod today, as you noticed. Things have been rather still and lateral. Have a lovely time over the next few weeks, and we will see you on Andrew's return, which I believe is somewhere early December, if in fact he does choose to come back.
It's mid-November.
Oh, somewhere around mid-November. So.